What's going on, guys? Nick Foy here from AskNickFoy.com, and in this video I'm going to be sharing 6 Pinterest hacks you can do to grow your website traffic and get yourself more followers on Pinterest. So tip number 1, starting at the top here, if you go to pinterest.com/source and then put another / sign and then start typing in the username or like the name of the profile that you're trying to find out, you can find your competitors' best pins. So find out your competitor's Pinterest username, type it in after the word source, and it'll pull up all of their pins they've pinned, and you'll be able to scroll through and see their best pins that have gotten the most repins, most engagement, and those are the pins and the types of content that seem to be doing really well on Pinterest that you could kind of copy off of and hopefully get some successful pins going on your own profile. Now, tip number 2, optimizing your Pinterest boards to rank on the first page of Google. So believe it or not, your Pinterest boards will index into the Google search engine. So people on Google searching different topics, a lot of times Pinterest results will come up and it'll either take them to a page which will say like 100 best pins related to whatever it is they're searching, or it could even be your specific board it takes them to. So make sure to optimize your Pinterest board by filling out the description, giving your board a title, and using the keywords that you want people to search and find you on Google. So if I was doing Pinterest hacks, like the title of this video, then that would be what I would title my board, and I would write in the description, Pinterest tips, Pinterest hacks, Pinterest strategies, all kinds of things like that, so that when people are searching those on Google, my board might show up, in the Google search results. Since Pinterest has a lot of power behind its website brand, Google tends to show Pinterest above, other people's blogs that might not be as powerful yet. So then tip number 3, following and unfollowing Pinterest users in your niche to grow your follower count. So here's another hack to get more followers, and then as you get more followers, you'll get more people seeing your content, and that could lead to more traffic, more repins. Your posts could start going viral more frequently. So to get more followers, you just have to go to your competitors page, since they've got the audience that you're trying to attract, and just start following people that are already following your competitors. So go to their followers tab, and you'll see a list of everybody, and you can go down the list and just start clicking that follow button. And then a few days later, find out who hasn't followed back yet, and you can go through and unfollow a bunch of people to kind of even out your follower versus following, like who you're following versus who's following you, that ratio. So that's another tip to try. It also works like this on Instagram as well. When you unfollow, you can quickly grow your followers on Instagram, but on Pinterest, it's a little bit slower. Not everybody's always logging into Pinterest every week. So a lot of people you follow may not follow you back for a couple of weeks until they log in. All right, tip number 4, you can outsource your Pinterest designs to a virtual assistant. So, somebody else who might be skilled in designing graphics for Pinterest. If this is a weak point of yours, consider outsourcing it. You can hire people that will do it by hourly. So there's people from other countries that might do it for $4, $5, $6 an hour. And then you could also do like a flat fee project where every image they design for you, you pay them, $5 per image or $3 per image or whatever flat fee you want to come up with. But if you do the hourly rate, they might be able to design you, 2, 3, 4 different images within 1 hour, and you're only going to pay $5 an hour or $6 an hour, whatever you negotiate. So you can use websites like Upwork.com. That's where I go to hire freelancers to write blog articles, to design images and graphics for me. They've got a lot of different job types you could post on there to get freelancers. Tip number 5, sending a link to your pin to several influencers and getting them to schedule it to their account. So this is a good one if you've got a quality pin that you just had your graphic designer design for you, and it links out to a high quality article like an ultimate guide or a big how-to tutorial. So if it's a good piece of content, find somebody that's an influencer in that niche, in that space, that would relate to their audience, and try to reach out to them. Send them the link to your pin and ask them, hey, if you're looking for good content to pin to your account, here's a high quality post and pin I've got for you. and then hopefully they will then, set it up in their schedule tool to auto post to their account. A lot of big influencers, they're using Tailwind, which is a scheduling tool, and so they'll go ahead and add it into their schedule so that it gets pinned out to their profile at some point. The final tip number 6, join group boards, and this will help your pins go viral. So group boards, you have access to, hundreds or thousands of people that are also following these group boards. So it's just a bunch of people collabing together to post to a board that are accepted as collaborators, and then everybody else is just following the board. They're not accessible. They don't have access to contribute to the board. So you might find a group board that you get access to that's got 50,000 followers. So by pinning your pin to this group board, it's going to get seen by tons of people. So group boards are very powerful. It's still a relevant strategy right now in 2017 and should continue being a relevant strategy in 2018. So keep, asking for access to different group boards in your niche. Join, 20, 30, 40 different group boards and schedule your pins to get published to all these different boards, and you'll start seeing your spike in traffic and followers. So these were the 6 tips I had for you today to grow your traffic and followers on Pinterest. And if you want to learn more about Pinterest, you can check out other videos on my YouTube channel. I've got blog posts written on my website, asknickfoy.com, and I've got a Pinterest course that teaches you how to get thousands of visitors to your website every month. If you go to asknickfoy.teachable.com, that'll land you on my course page where I'm an author, and I've got lots of students who have joined. So thanks so much for being here today. If you want to, hit that subscribe button to follow me, and you're going to never miss any uploads that I do each week. We try to upload every single day if possible. So make sure to have notifications turned on so you get notified when the next upload comes out. Take care.